How's it going, everyone? Anthony Taylor here with SME Strategy. I just wanted to share some insights from a few things that I've been reading and watching in the past 24 hours that have sort of all stacked up and lined up together, and I thought it was really interesting. So yesterday I was down at the beach and I was reading the newest issue, or one of the old issues of Harvard Business Review. And so I wanted to match up two articles and then show you a video that I just watched. So one of them was the article on super consumers, basically figuring out who your best customer is. So as a business, especially as a small business, you need to figure out, where your bottom line is coming from, who's contributing to your margins, and who really loves and engages with your product. So I said, well, that's nothing new to working in the sort of grassroots startup space. And the other one was an article called Lead from the Heart. And it basically talked about getting engaged with all of your stakeholders. So through the strategy process with SME Strategy, everything that we do involves around stakeholders and the people that are actually making the decisions. So I've found that working in the small business and the startup space, because you're so small, you have a small team. And then when I've worked with bigger clients, I find the decisions get made up here, but it's really the people down here that are really implementing them. So if you try to push down a big decision from way up here, it's not going to be as successful as if you get your stakeholders at this level and then bring it all the way back up. So the reason I thought that was extra interesting is because this video I just watched from Strategy and Business from the PwC team basically talked about thinking like a startup. And it goes back to being a grassroots type of business, that no matter what kind of business you're in, you have to think like a startup. You have to think of how you can disrupt and be very, very nimble. So how can your business, whether it's a small business, a startup, or something that's been established, how can you be nimble? How can you figure out who your best consumers are? How can you get everybody in your business engaged? And then how can you disrupt your industry, or and then get advantage over your competitors? So I just thought I'd share that with you. If you have any other questions, just leave a comment below, and then you can obviously find our services and some of our articles at smestrategy.net. So until next time, it's a strategy mashup, and take care.